Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages are going to resonate with you because it is for many people at once. These are collective readings and not personal readings, so just keep that in mind. Please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You will know if this is for you or not. If it's not lining up to your situation, it's not making sense for you, it may not be for you, so don't try to make it fit. And now we're going to move on to a channeled message for you, Capricorn. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages, they absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. And you may also find that the energies can flip-flop between two people, and or you can find that you guys are both in this energy and you're mirroring each other. Okay, and this applies for the rest of the reading as well. So let's get started. Capricorn, for you, you were grazing, okay? So that kind of symbolizes being at peace. Okay, things are kind of quiet, they're kind of peaceful, they're kind of balanced, kind of relaxing, doing your own thing. And then this huge farmer's crop vehicle came at you. Okay, it was like one of those vehicles that harvests the farmer's crop. Okay, kind of like goes in these lines, patterns in the farmer's crop here, and it kind of harvests everything. And it was absolutely huge compared to you. It was huge, very intimidating. It definitely was almost like, you know, if you got run over by one of these things, you could get shred into pieces. So I saw this sheer look of panic in your eyes. You kind of stood there for a little bit and didn't move like a deer in headlights. And then, you know, in panic, you fled from this thing. And it's like everywhere that you went, it was following you. Okay? So I kind of saw you doing this pattern in the, it was like a big farmer's pen with the crop, right? So I saw you kind of doing this while the vehicle was literally chasing you every step of the way. It kept following you and following you and following you and following you. And it kept going until you just got about to the end of the gated area. And then you finally stepped away. It's like you stepped to the side and it missed you, and then it just kept going, doing its own thing. So it's like you kind of realize that this thing was never really after you. It was not really trying to hurt you, okay? Which at one point you may have felt that it was trying to hurt you. It was after you. It was trying to kill you. It was trying to harm you, okay? And so you kind of changed your perspective, and when you stepped away, you stepped on the other side of the gate, and it's like you were able to stay really close to this machinery, and it wasn't after you, so it wasn't really doing anything. You were able to stand there, you were able to continue to graze, and you were able to just watch it, okay? Because it was never really after you in the first place. You were almost in its path, you were in its way, okay? And once you got out of the way, it didn't want anything to do with you, okay? So you started grazing and watching it, and then another one came at you, literally out of nowhere, okay? And so immediately this time you stepped to the side. Instead of running in its path and letting it chase you, you just stepped in another direction, completely dodging it. Okay, and then there was two of them working the same crop, and because they were quite big and loud, I do feel like you were a little intimidated, you were a little scared, it was a little much for you. It was like, oh no, there's two of them. This is a little bit too much for me, and so you ran away, okay? So what I'm kind of feeling from this is that this, I don't know what they're called, but we'll just say it is a crop truck from the farm, a farmer's crop truck, we're just gonna say, okay? And so there may have been like a large, huge disturbance in your life at one point. It may have really disrupted your life. It may have really caused you a lot of fear, a lot of panic. You may have felt like something was out to get you, okay? But you may have learned out of this experience that it was more of a learning experience for you. It was to teach you to either look at things from another perspective, try another route. It was to almost even like rerouting you off a different path, because the path you were going, it was like this thing was just following you everywhere you were going. And so it taught you to kind of reroute your path. Try another direction in another way, okay? And look at something in another perspective. And it was a learning experience for you. So I kind of feel like this vehicle is almost universe, okay? And others of you, it could be a metaphor for other things. Like one of the major things that comes to mind is a narcissist. You know, those people are very disruptive, they're very scary, and it's like they're coming to harm you. And you may have felt that at one point. You may have had that type of outlook, like this disturbance that came into your life. One, it came out of literally nowhere, you were never expecting it. Two, it was like literally almost out to get you. And you may have had that mentality that people are out to get you, things are out to get you, universe is out to get you even, okay? And what it really was a learning experience for you to kind of learn how to exit a situation like that, okay? Which is quite easy. But at the time, you know, it didn't seem easy. It did chase you for quite a while. It took you a while to learn how to exit, okay? And so, you know, once you kind of left the scene, you kind of realized, you were able to sit there and watch it, and it's like, oh, this isn't actually out to get me. It doesn't actually want me. I was just in its way. Okay, so there could be a situation like that as well, where it never really was for you or to hurt you. It was really just to kind of teach you. And others of you, you were in something's way, okay? Like a narcissist or something. You were kind of on the same path as the narcissist, and so everywhere you went, these narcissists may have kept following you until you learned to reroute your path and kind of do something else, go in another direction, learn how to exit the situation, or it could be with something else. Okay, and when this other thing comes at you, you did learn. You are showing that you did learn the lesson. You did learn how to exit, how to dodge this next thing, which is universe in a way, even if it is a narcissist or something else, something disruptive, something that is very intimidating, scary, could harm you, or seems like it could harm you. You did learn, okay? So you implemented that lesson and you dodged this next one. But there's something about it that it's like, you're still scared of it. You still have a little bit of fear of like, oh, I don't like this. This is a little much for me. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Even though they're not going to hurt you, you already learned how to get out of its way. It doesn't even see you. It's not after you. It's just there to harvest the crop. There's something about it that's still very frightening to you, okay? So that may be something that we will kind of brush up on in the reading, okay? We'll see what that means for you, okay? There may be something about universe and the lessons that you still fear. You're still like, ooh, I'm not comfortable in this. And if I can, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Even though universe has given you the tools to kind of maneuver your way out of it. Okay? So we'll find out. There may be some other meanings to it. We're going to get started now. Okay, Capricorn. We're going to pull 2 Oracle deck cards for you. For my Cappies, or those of you that are dealing with Capricorns. Goddess, honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty and love every part of you. Okay, there's energy of celebrating yourself, knowing your worth. Okay, finding your divinity. Stepping into your power. Expect powerful change. New moon in eclipse, or new moon eclipse, sorry. Okay, yeah, so there's powerful change coming in here, and you are stepping into your power, okay? You're realizing your divinity, whether you're male or female. It's like you're a god, you're a goddess, okay? Now, what I see here is that in the past, I feel like you were under the impression that you were going to work something out with somebody. Okay, somebody here wanted to work with someone, cooperate. This is my co-parenting card for those of you that have children. Okay, and you were waiting for this. Someone was waiting for this. They waited on this person who maybe gave them the impression that you two were going to work on something together, okay? They may have said things, they may have done things, okay? They may have acted a certain way, and somebody here was waiting on them, okay? They were under the impression that they were going to work it out. And what I see here is that thing that kind of comes out of nowhere. Here's that disruptive thing that literally blindsides somebody, okay? A painful ending, a huge betrayal, something ending for good, okay? And you know, somebody here very balanced, unfazed about what they've done, unfazed about the things that they were doing, okay? Quite happy to do what they were doing, living in this energy of I'm a player, I'm here and I'm going. You know, one minute they showed up, you maybe got the impression that they were going to work on something with you, co-parent with you, whatever, and you were waiting on them, and it's like then they left, and they did not give a rat's ass. With the balance card here, they were balanced, they were unfazed, okay? And they caused you a bad ending, a betrayal. This was like the last nail in the coffin for you. This really, really ended things for good, okay? And what I see here as well is that, you know, this may have really hurt you, this may have really betrayed you, but you will come into energy of balance, or you already have. Okay, some of you have done the healing and you are coming into this energy of balance. And with the Knight of Wands, now you're ready to get going. You're ready to experience passion. You're ready to pursue things. You're ready to date around, explore, have fun. Okay? So what I see here is that this painful ending, this Ten of Swords, is attached to an energy of giving to others. Whether it's time, energy, attention, seeing other people, giving their body to other people, whatever it is, that's what betrayed you. Is somebody here was literally giving to others, and there's an energy of someone not seeing this, not seeing it, okay, of denial. And that's why this really came out of nowhere for somebody. This really blindsided somebody, okay? And there's a connection here. Two people coming together that see eye to eye, okay, a relationship, a union. And so that could be why somebody here was, you know, in denial. But what was happening was because there was a very beautiful connection between you, very equal, very balanced, very spiritual, okay? And so this person may have came in and it's like you really thought that you guys were going to work on something together, and then they left with the Knight of Wands energy. You were waiting on them, and it's like the next thing you know, they were giving to other people. This really took you by surprise. You were not expecting it. You didn't see this coming. It came out of nowhere. That's that farmer's crop truck that kind of disrupted your life and came out of nowhere. Okay? And so you were sent into an energy of deep healing and recovery because of this. Okay, meanwhile, it's like this person did not give a fuck. They ran around town, like quite pleased with themselves, with the Nine of Cups underneath it, quite arrogant, quite smug, super happy that they had a new passionate beginning. Okay, a very passionate sexual-based connection. And they were happy about it. They were proud about it. They were unfazed about their behavior, how they came in and out of someone's life, how they had player energy to them, lying, cheating, whatever, playing games. They did not even see the error of their ways. They didn't. They were fine. They were balanced. They were happy. And they were really bragging, they were really flaunting, they were really flexing this connection, this passionate new beginning that they had, while somebody here was dealt a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. Here you were left to heal by yourself, while this person ran off with other people. They did not give a fuck. They were very selfish, rubbing something in as well, is what I'm feeling. And here you are. You didn't see this coming. You really didn't. This really blindsided you. And it's like, on top of that, it's like the next thing you know, this person was in a committed relationship. So that you found out that they were giving to other people, maybe cheating or whatever, entertaining others, sleeping with someone new, having something passionate with someone new. And the next thing you know, they're in a relationship. So that's another thing here that blindsided you, because you were waiting on them. You were under the impression that they've come back to work on it with you. Some of you could have children together, and so you thought that they were really gonna stand up, you know, step up to the plate and work on things with you, co-parent with you. They may have even said that they were going to, because the Pentacles energy is a very practical energy that is working together, teamwork. So they may have literally told you that they would. They may have lied, or they manipulated you. Because I do see that this person is coming up as King of Cups energy. Some of them also have Queen of Swords energy to them. It's a very cruel, very detached from their emotions, very icy, very emotionally manipulative as well. Okay, so this person is very emotionally manipulative. They really could have narcissistic tendencies to them, and they manipulated you into waiting on them. Some of them went into a long-term relationship. Okay, I see somebody in a long-term commitment here, and definitely rubbing it in. Okay, and you may have waited on them for a long time to come back, to put in effort with you, especially if you do have children together. And it's like, I don't feel like they did. They didn't come back. And they didn't care. And that's the worst part about it. They didn't care. They were happy. And what I end up seeing happening here is that this person got attached to somebody pretty much on their level. If they are narcissistic, they met another narcissistic person. The Two of Cups is here. So they really got together with someone that they felt the same. They were on the same level. They saw eye to eye. I feel like both of them didn't care. You know, especially if it's like homewrecker vibes, you know. This other person that they got together with didn't care either. They were fine with being with someone like that, or even enabling them to not be around for their children or to do that to you. Okay? This person that they got with, nasty. Absolutely nasty, okay? This is somebody very cruel with their words. They're very manipulative. They could be very verbally abusive. Just very icy. It's like this person almost has no soul, okay? That's how cruel they are, how uncaring they are. They're very, like, unnurturing. Okay, and this person goes off. They have a nasty temper. They're very bitter. They're very jealous. They're very insecure. They're very unstable. Both of them are kind of coming up as unstable people. They could be very unstable together. Okay, and so this person ended up betraying them is what I see here. We have this King of Cups here, whether it's female or male, doesn't matter. They were emotionally manipulative to you, and they manipulated you to wait on them while they betrayed you with other people. They went into a relationship, okay, and this person is now betrayed by this person that they went to. Okay, so this long-term commitment that they were in, this person stabbed them in the back many times, and it's done. It's ending with the Death card underneath it. The Death card is attached to both people. So is the Knight of Pentacles. So they spent a long time together, and it's like it's now over. This relationship, this committed relationship is now over. Okay, I feel like this person that they went to could have definitely betrayed them with other people. Okay, a lot of narcissism attached to that. Someone was very happy to do this. Okay, this person that they were with could have been very happy and proud that they did this to you, It's like one of those females that loves that she got chosen and she broke up a family, okay? Or vice versa, a male that has that same kind of energy, like, oh, Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Break Up a Marriage, Mr. I'm gonna take over your family, whatever. Very narcissistic, and that's why the Two of Cups is linked to it. It's like they both felt the same. They both had narcissistic qualities, and so this person stabbed them in the back, okay? And now what I end up seeing is, you know, this whole situation is getting flipped around on them because you've done your healing now. You were left to rot and suffer by yourself while they paraded around their narcissistic relationship. Both of them loved to do this. They loved to cause you pain. They loved to send you into a state of recovery. And now you're healed, and what they have going on is over. It's ending. They got betrayed. They're very unhappy. They're very unstable. This person that they're with is very unstable, very cruel to them. This person could have worked with other people. Okay, definitely like some cheating here. So they got a taste of their own medicine. And now you're done. You're healed. You're ready to get out there. You're ready to start dating, or you could be already involved with someone new. And I do see that. It's like I see a very beautiful connection here towards the end. Okay, this is somebody who is going to be your emotional fulfillment. They're going to give equally to you. Okay, you're going to be very happy with this person. I do see that they see eye to eye with you. They want the same things. They agree with you. They're very balanced. They feel the same as you. Okay? And you feel that this is a spiritual connection. You feel very drawn to them. Some of you, this is somebody that you end up marrying or you are married to. Okay? Or it's just a commitment. It's a commitment in general. Some of you it's marriage. Some of you it's not. It's like now you have wish fulfillment. Now you have a soulmate connection. Now you could be getting married. You have a passionate new beginning. And some of you have a pregnancy. Okay? Some of you, this pregnancy occurred with the past person. Okay? And it's like when that happened, if it did happen, to those of you that it did, they were in their ego about it. It's like, oh, well, I got this person in the bag. And now I'm going to go and do my thing, and I'm going to have my cake and eat it too. I want to get into a relationship. They put you in a third-party situation, and they didn't care. They were quite proud of themselves. Okay, and if you guys did have a baby together, it's like you also had a very spiritual connection. It was very equal and balanced. But they chose to disrupt that. They chose to cause chaos in your life, okay? And so now it's all flipped around on them. Whatever they had going on is ending. They're miserable. They're unhappy. This person is out to get them. This person wants revenge. This person wants to destroy them. And it's like now you're getting what they had. You have a spiritual connection here. And some of you may end up having a baby with this person. I see marriage. I see a pregnancy. And both of you feel the same way about marriage and pregnancy together, if that is happening for you. Some of you, it's just a relationship. But some of you, there will be a baby here. And this past person, they left you with the baby. They made it like they were going to come and work on this with you, and then they put no work into you and went off with someone else. And it's like this new person, they have the same morals as you, the same values. And if a pregnancy were to occur, this person would marry you. Okay? Or they feel the same way. It's like they also would want to work on it with you and actually have the baby together and be a family and be married or be committed. Okay? And others of you, there's no baby, but they feel the same way as in regards to a relationship. They want the same things as you. And it's like this past person is really going to be thinking a lot about you. I see them reflecting on why this connection ended with you. Okay, reflecting on the fact that they went into a relationship based on passion and sex when they had something beautiful with you, something spiritual, something balanced, something healthy. Not only that, but some of you, you did have a pregnancy by this person. And they're thinking about that. It's like they're really thinking about the way they treated you. Okay, they're thinking about why this ended with you and how it was because they gave to other people. They put you in third-party situations. They're thinking a lot about how you no longer will talk to them. Some of them are waiting on you now. They're waiting on you to work on it with them. Okay, but it's like when they realize that you're moving on, some of you are going to have a baby by someone new. Some of you are getting married by someone new. Some of you are just in a relationship with someone new. It's going to hit them hard when they find out, because some of them are waiting for you to contact them, to give them effort, to give them energy, and some of you, they really pissed you off. This Queen of Swords energy is also you. Okay, they may have really, really pissed you off. You may have, one, gone off on them, okay? Or two, this is an energy of never speaking to someone again, ever. Without hesitation, without warning. You're just never speaking to them again. When the Queen of Wands is upright, it's like she will communicate when she needs to. Okay, she's not very emotional, she's not very nurturing, but she's blunt and honest, and she will communicate. She says what she needs to say. Now, when it's in the reverse, this is energy of like never, ever speaking to someone again. You don't exist to me. You're dead to me. You are nothing to me. Okay, and so, like I said, this was the last nail in the coffin for you. There could have been many other times that they did things to you, and then this time they came back. I want to work on things. I want to be there for the baby or you or whatever. I'm going to actually put in work with you. And then they kept you waiting and they betrayed you. And so you may have gone off on them. You may have given them a tongue lashing, or you may have not. You may have just cut them off with the intent to never speak to them again. They don't exist. Period. And so they're thinking a lot about this. It's like, they're unhappy with that. You know, they're very unhappy with the fact that you won't speak to them. This is a painful ending for them. And on top of that, they're going to find out that you're moving on. Some of you will have a baby with someone new and marry them. And so that's really going to, you know, roast them inside. And that's balance. We have temperance here. The universe will balance things out. Okay? They're thinking a lot about that they should have married you. It's like some of them did get you pregnant, or you got them pregnant or whatever. And it's like this person is really reflecting on they should have married you. You guys had such a healthy connection. It was so balanced. And the other connection that they went to is full of like sadist energy. Like this female or male likes to hurt them and cause them pain and torture them. They get off on it, and they're doing it with other people. They're hurting them, they're betraying them, they go off on them, they call them nasty names, they put them down, they verbally abuse them. Very narcissistic. It's like this person may have narcissistic qualities, but it's like they are more emotional than this other person they went to, and this other person like has almost no emotion, no empathy. They're almost a true narcissist. Okay, so it's like they definitely met their match, and they're getting a taste of their own medicine. On top of that, they're losing you, and they're realizing that they should have committed to you. What they did was wrong, and they're seeing that. It's like they're really thinking about how they came in, they acted like they were going to work on it with you, and then they kept you waiting. Now they're in a state of recovery. Now they're in a state of healing, while you're balanced, you're healed, and you're getting it on with someone new. You're exploring your passions, you're having fun, you're putting yourself out there. And it's like you will meet somebody who sees eye to eye with you, and you will feel guided and pulled. And it's like this time around, if there is a pregnancy, this one is going to marry you. This one's going to commit to you. Now in the outcome, I see someone very disappointed here. Okay, bored with their options, bored with their life, unhappy, miserable, wishing for more. While someone here starts a brand new beginning, something stable, something promising, something abundant here. okay? A new stable beginning. And it's like Queen of Swords energy is out here. So somebody here might have to communicate about a relationship, okay? So they may try to come back. I do feel like they're waiting for you to communicate. And if they come back, some of you may go off on them. Okay, I see that as well. It's like in a very nasty way. You might really tell this person, like, you put me in a third-party situation and you kept me waiting. You emotionally manipulated me. You betrayed me. And it's like, this is done. This is over forever. Knight of Pentacles is a long time. Okay, and you're also kind of speaking about a connection. Okay, so it's like you're telling them that this is done, this is over, but probably in a very nasty way. Some of you are very pissed off with this person. Others of you may not be super nasty to them, but you're going to communicate in a very blunt way. You're not going to give it to them nicely or, you know, softly. You're going to tell them like straight up, like, I have something new. Okay, and they're not going to like that. That's really going to blow their mind here. This energy may just be that you cut them off and you had the intent of never speaking to them again. Okay, and now it's like they're waiting on you. They had you waiting on them. This whole situation literally has backfired on them and flipped around on them. But I feel like it's even worse for them because they have this really nasty person here wanting to cut them down, wanting to hurt them, wanting to destroy them. So let's take a look at this other person now. Other person for Capricorn. Okay, so they do see that you have a passionate new beginning. You have a beautiful romantic connection here. And some of them still feel this chemistry and lust and attraction towards you. Because remember, like, they are thinking about it. It's like, I really could have married this person. They had my baby, or there was a pregnancy, or there was a lot of passion. And not only that, but it was very balanced and equal. I felt a spiritual connection to them. I should have married them. You know, and now they're sitting looking in from the outside, still feeling these chemistry and passion and lust towards you. Meanwhile, you have it with someone else. They do see that you have someone else, so you are going to tell them. They're not going to like it. They're not going to feel so hot. They're very unhappy. But it's like they did it to themselves. They were very emotionally manipulative with you. I do see jealousy as well. King of Cups reversed is a very jealous person, very insecure. Okay, and so they got with someone like that too. Their partner that they went to was very insecure. They see that you've started something new, that you've taken a leap of faith into a brand new beginning, okay, without fear, without hesitation, because you did do the healing work. I feel like you were left in a lot of pain while they were rubbing things in, and you did your time, you healed, and now you're in a space of balance, and you're just ready to have fun. You're ready to have passion. And here you are having passion. And here you are again having passion. And here you are having a passionate new beginning. So there's a lot of sexual energy here. You have amazing sex with this new person. You're very attracted to them. This is what you deserve. Okay, Two of Pentacles. This person is going back and forth in their head, okay? They also realize that they juggled you. They know very well that they juggled you. And that's why you have no problem starting something new. Okay, they may be going back and forth in their head about something else as well. Here they are, reflecting. The Hermit card is here twice. So at one point you were in this reflection energy. You did a lot of thinking about why it ended. You did. You even thought a lot about, like, wow, this person is an idiot. Okay, they should have married me. Why wouldn't they have married me? Especially if they got you pregnant, or if there was a pregnancy here, male or female. Someone is like, this person is an idiot. Like, they should have locked it down. There's so many other people that would have locked it down in a heartbeat. And this person chose some ugly, nasty person. And now they're thinking about it. It's like, oh, I should have married them. Why didn't I marry them? And some of you, it's because the new person will marry you. This new person may get you pregnant and they will marry you, and then you're done. You're off the market. Now they're like, I should have married them. You snooze, you lose. Okay, so they're doing a lot of reflecting here, and they are thinking about the way they treated you and what they did to you. Okay, why it ended, how they should have taken their chance with you, but they didn't. They were very manipulative as well. Some of them really want to create something with you. Okay, they still want something to happen with you, but it's like you've moved on. You've moved on, and you've left this flame, this old flame that you had for them behind. Like it's done. They really wanted to come in and create something with you, but it's like you've moved on. It's over for them. Okay, so now let's take a look at damaged confessions for this past person. I need to feel in control. So this is the controlling person. They play a lot of games. They withhold their feelings. They purposefully choose not to do what it's like they're guided to do something, and then they don't do it because it's like, no, I need to be in control. Well, I don't think that's working out too well for them. Won't give me your attention. Believe me, I'll get your attention. So this is somebody who likes to rub stuff in. Okay, they like to get reactions out of people, and we do see that here. They were very smug with their sexual-based connection with this ugly person who agreed with them on what they were doing. This person that they went to has no soul. They're like a non-playing character, okay? It's like they just are an empty vessel. That's what I'm feeling. This is an empty vessel that they went with. Ugh. And so they may have done this to try and get a reaction out of you. They wanted to stress you out and hurt you, especially if they did get you pregnant and they thought to themselves that, oh, well, I got this person in the bag and now I can go and do whatever I want. This person's not going to go anywhere. Wrong. Okay, so they played little games with you and they lost. This has backfired on them. I miss the kind of intimacy we had. Sex with this empty vessel, no soul person must not be that great because they miss your intimacy. You know, and we do see that here. It's like the lovers, they still feel a lot of attraction and a lot of passion to you. They miss that. They miss the intimacy because you were in love with them. You loved them, okay? You were very equal and balanced. You had a spiritual connection, and it's like they chose this 3D connection that was based on sex. And now they miss what you gave them. They miss the intimacy that they had with you. So, it's too bad. I always end up comparing them to you. Yeah. So it's like they got with this new person and they were nothing compared to you. This person was not as loving as you, okay, not as deep as you. They didn't touch them the same. They didn't have the same intimacy. It just wasn't the same with this person. They are an empty vessel with no soul. Very cruel. Very nasty. Abusive, narcissistic, callous, bitter, insecure, manipulative. Oof. So yeah, they ended up comparing them to you the entire time. So they missed you. They thought a lot about you. Now it's too late. And that's why they wanted to come back. Because it's like they realized this other person didn't compare to you. It says, I don't know how you have taken some of the things I've done. The same things would have destroyed me. Yeah, so this person realizes what they've done to you, and they realize, you know, if they were the ones receiving the same treatment, which they got a taste of their own medicine by this ugly person they got with. They did. And that kind of helped this person see what they did to you. And now they realize, it's like, wow, I don't know how my Capricorn has lived through what I put them through. How did they get out of it? How did they heal from this? How are they okay? If anyone did this to me, I would literally be destroyed. So yeah, it's really helping them kind of see what they did to you. Always missing you, but you would never know. Yeah, so they're thinking a lot about you and missing you, because this other person and these other options don't compare to you. They're never going to be able to replace you. It's easier to act like I don't have feelings over dealing with my issues. Yeah, so this is a very avoidant person. Okay, that's like that energy of this person running away at the end because it's too much for them. Okay, even though it's like they learn, you know, they're learning things, and it's like they have the tools to kind of maneuver through their lessons, but they still run from it. They're still scared from it. And some of you, you know, you learned your lesson with this narcissist. You learn how to get out of it. And you may still, you may have had someone worse in the past. Some of you had someone worse. Okay, some of you had a Queen of Swords reversed in your life back in the day. A very soulless, cold, manipulative, cruel person. Okay, and you got out of that. You learned from that experience. And so when you dealt with this second narcissist, which is could be this baby daddy of yours or someone else, and you learned how to kind of step away. And so you did. You cut them off with no contact, cold. And that's exactly how you get rid of a narcissist. No contact. You can't give them a reaction. You can't acknowledge anything that they do. You do not give them anything. No energy whatsoever. Okay, and this person may not even be a true narcissist. They may just have narcissistic qualities. But this other nasty person you went through, they were like really bad, okay? It's like psychopath energy, and you learned. And you implemented the things that you learned with the second person. Okay, and it's like, now you're free from them. You can watch them, and it's like they can't touch you, but at the same time, it's like, no, this is too much for me. Like, I don't even want to look. And you get out of Dodge. Okay? Some of you may have spent a long period of time where you were very hypervigilant because of this first narcissist that you went with. You know, and you may have been hypervigilant for a while, and then you kind of changed your perspective of like, okay, well, this is never going to happen to me again because I learned. And this wasn't to destroy me, this was to teach me. This actually served a purpose, and universe wasn't trying to kill me. Universe wasn't trying to hurt me, to make me suffer. It was to help me learn. And now that you've learned, it's like this mechanical vehicle is not after you. Okay, it can't touch you anymore. You were just in its route, and you rerouted your path. And so you don't need to worry about it anymore. It's not after you. It's the same kind of idea here. Throat chakra blockages. It says, I struggle to speak my truth and emotions, lack of confidence, repressed my voice for too long, overpowering dominant authority figure of the past. And some of you could have had this energy, okay? Sometimes when we get with these really bad narcissists, they break us down. They really break us down, and we don't speak anymore. It's like we stop voicing our opinions, we stop talking, we stop confronting, because that's how they condition you. And so you may have even suffered from a blocked throat chakra after this first, like, let's just call them psychopath that you were with. Okay? And this person may also have this problem. It's like they struggle to speak their emotions. They don't have confidence in themselves. But I feel like some of you, this is you. This is something that you dealt with in the past. And it took you a long time to recover. But you did. You're balanced now. And now you have that fire back in your life where you can call things out. You can voice your opinion. You can speak on things. You don't have fear anymore. Okay? this happened to me when I was with a narcissist. My throat chakra was blocked after them because I was conditioned to keep my mouth shut. I could not say anything. I could not speak my opinion. I could not fight. I could not disagree. You would be sorry if you did, because this person would like literally intimidate you, abuse you, break you down until you lost your voice. You know, and I dealt with PTSD after that. It's like I would get in a little disagreement with someone and they would escalate, and then immediately I got PTSD because it reminded me of my ex that would escalate. Okay, and you may have repressed your voice for a little bit, okay, because of an overpowering, dominant authority figure of the past, which was this nasty, soulless person that you dealt with. Some of you, that did happen to you. Okay, let's get one more. In my mind, I can do no wrong. Yeah, exactly. So this is that careless, unfazed energy that they exhibited. They really did not care. They didn't see anything wrong with what they did with the Temperance and the Knight of Wands. They didn't care. They were fine. They were happy. They didn't even feel guilty at the time. And that's why universe used this psychopathic, nasty, ugly person, demonic spirit to kind of give them a taste of their own medicine. And now they're really thinking about it, about you and what they did to you. Okay, so that's where universe, it's like you don't need to fear what universe does. It's just to teach you. Okay, it's not here to destroy you, to hurt you. It's not going to do anything to you that you can't handle. Okay, I feel like you were able to handle what you went through, and you came out stronger. You really did learn your lesson, and now these people can never touch you again. You are not even on the same path as these people anymore. Okay? You have rerouted your destiny. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So I see you putting in work. Okay, could be putting in work with a new relationship, putting work at your job. I do see work energy here, okay? A little bit of anxiety, okay, about something. Let's see. Anxiety about the future, okay? Anxiety about where it's going. Anxiety about what if I put in work with this person and something happens in the future. Fearing what will happen, fearing lessons, fearing the divine. But it's like, you don't need to fear it, because even if something goes wrong, it's to help you. It's really to put you on your path. It's really to teach you, you know, and what's meant for you is never going to leave you. So there's no need to have fear, but some of you do struggle with fear. Okay? It just could be like a little bit of that Capricornian needing to be in control energy. Okay? It gets a little scary when we don't have control. But I see in divine timing, this is all worked out in your favor. You have come into such a space of balance. Okay, you used to be very scared. You used to be very hyper vigilant. But this lesson that you learned with these narcissists, they have really worked out in your best interest. You have all the tools you need to succeed in life and never deal with it again. Okay, now you're balanced. And somebody here is very stuck on this ending that they had with you. Okay, I see them very stuck, that things are done. Your feelings have died for them. You've changed. You're no longer that same person. You don't want anything to do with them. I feel like they're dead to you with the Queen of Swords reversed. And you're balanced now. You don't care. You're unfazed. You have zero feelings for this person. They can't manipulate you anymore. They used your feelings against you. And that was another lesson for you. Okay, so that's beautiful. I really hope that this resonated for you. And if it didn't, you can always check your other signs. If you like my work and you want to help support the growth of the channel, there is a link in the description box below to donate to my PayPal. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Also, add your girl on Facebook. Okay, I have a new Facebook fan page, and I also have TikTok. So the links are right on my banner for YouTube. Okay, that's where you can find them. Thank you.